Hi guys, this is a tutorial for Rob Thomas's song Pieces off of his latest album, The Great Unknown. I haven't noticed any tutorials on YouTube yet for this song, which is why I wanted to upload one. And two, I don't have the whole song. I actually just have the intro melody as well as I think it's the bridge melody for the song. And the reason for that is because there is a tutorial and I've just been listening by ear. So this is what I figured out so far. And with that said, because I've been listening to it by ear, some of the notes might be wrong. It's also a little bit rough of a tutorial because I'm using my keyboard today, and that means that I don't have a proper camera that'll go above so you can see the keys. And I don't have space for one either. So I'm going to do my best to make sure I really explain the notes clearly so you understand what I'm playing and when I'm playing it. And hopefully that helps. But first, here's what I have figured out that I'll be teaching you today. So it's a fairly simple little melody. Like I said, this is just by ear, so it could be wrong. But your right hand's pretty simple. It's going to stay in the D chord the whole time. And you're only going to have one change of notes throughout it. You're basically going to repeat yourself 3 times and then alter it just slightly the 4th time. So for 3 times, what you're going to play is F, D, F, A, G, F. So together a little faster, so it's F, D, F, A, G, F. A little bit faster, it sounds like this. When you alter it the 4th time, so you're going to play that 3 times, and on the 4th time, instead of playing an A, you're going to repeat G. So it's going to be F, D, F, G, G, F, which faster sounds like. Which, if you notice in his song, it switches a little bit. So your left hand is pretty simple too, actually. It's just going to start off in D, and you're going to play D, A, then you're going to play D, F, then you're going to play F, C, then you're going to play C, G. And that's it. So when you start off with G, your 2 chords, you're going to play the D and the F together. So, and when you hit the G is where you're going to play the 2nd note, which is A on your left hand. So your F is going to go with your D, left hand D is going to go with right hand F at the start of the melody, and your left hand A is going to go with right hand G. So it's going to sound like this together, very, very slowly. And that's kind of how you're going to like put the rest of the song together. Essentially, like you're going to play the 2nd left-hand note on the 5th right-hand notes. So a little bit faster is. Now for the next part, it's going to be the same chords for your right hand, the F, D, F, A, G, F. But your left hand's now going to play D, F. So it's going to be D and F together. And then your left hand comes again on the F. Now your left hand is going to move down to F and C. And it's going to sound pretty much the same with your left hand hitting again on the 5th beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm saying by 5th beat. And your 4th part is where it changes a little bit. So it sounds like this. Instead of playing the A, you play the G. So that's the song together. I can go over it once more. So when your left hand is playing D and A, you start out with the melody. I really wish I had an above shot camera because, gosh, that would just make things so much easier. We'll try this. I know you don't get the whole thing in, but you can kind of see it a little bit. So there's my left hand. There's my right hand. You can kind of see all of it. Oh, and I just hit electronic piano because this piano does that. That's a cool sound, huh? Okay, so here's the first part. Like I said, your left hand starting out in D, to A, and your right hand's going to play F, D, F, A, G, F. So together, it sounds like. And I'm just realizing that this, I think it's even like reversed because the camera's backwards. This is yeah, rough. Kudos to any of you who stick it out. So then, I'm gonna get more weird sounds. So essentially, like, that's how it's gonna be for the entire song. You're just, gotta love keyboards. So yeah, it's just gonna, it really wants to play that sound. There we go. And yeah, you're going to. So the one switch, I'll try to include that and try not to play it on electrical piano sound. That is important to know is when your left hand, gosh, I wish you guys could see this better, is on C. Instead of playing the right hand typical melody, you're going to keep out the A and just play G twice. So, but that's the only switch. It's really easy. I wish I could explain this better or show you better actually. But if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer it clearly, and maybe I can re-upload this with a better camera because that'd be fun. So thank you for watching and listening, and if you're curious as to why my face is not in here, it's because I'm a mess today, so you know, we all have those days. But thanks for listening. Post comments and questions and suggestions down below. Thanks.